A lot of the content that we produce targets white honor students or fits their interests really well. It's like if students who are not white aren't seeing themselves in the paper or aren't seeing things that they're interested in the paper, I don't think they would want to join.
Good or bad, it's definitely not good, nor is it necessarily bad. However, it is definitely unfortunate. The fact that we really have to try really hard to get diversity within ECHO says something. I mean, I know that's just something, I feel like that's a problem that would definitely be solved if we had more members of different backgrounds.
You have to ask around more, get more people's opinions about situations, and make sure everyone feels welcome.
We definitely have the resources to do that. We have an insanely diverse school, and we just need to get out there and talk to people and figure out what people want to hear and what they want to read about. And I think once we start representing more students, it'll be a lot more students who are not white who will want to join.
People in the paper, they don't notice that there are minority students on the paper and that we're here and we write about certain issues. I wish people would realize that and stop calling the paper racist.
I would say that we just don't get everyone's voice heard, and that eventually ECHO will become a smaller-minded newspaper.
I kind of feel like there are just some groups of people that just dislike the ECHO in general, and they don't like being talked to. These are also the same groups of people who feel like their voices aren't being heard, and I genuinely feel that if there's one place you want your voice to be heard, is to be on a newspaper.
It doesn't represent our school well, and I think the newspaper should be a good representation of our school. I also think it's a problem because then we have a lack of diversity in our in opinions and in ideas and in, again, the content that we're covering.
I do, for sure. Sometimes I walk in and I just feel like my own little bubble, and I don't feel like I can go up and talk to them normally. It's just that gut feeling inside.
Being a minority, sometimes it's hard to include myself in things or try to include myself in groups. I often see there are obviously groups of friend groups in ECHO who are often clubbed together, and I don't always see myself fitting in with all of them.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like people don't think I can do as much, so that's why I like offering my photography skills as much as possible, and I try to do my part and try to do a little more to show that I'm able to do whatever
myself. And I just see some of the other staffers who are black I feel like a lot of the staff doesn't always trust their abilities sometimes, or thinks that they aren't capable of something, and it's frustrating, honestly.
Most of the time I do. I wish I felt more accepted and open, but it's hard because I don't want to want it to be like a pity party or sympathetic type of way. It's kind of just like how it is.
I do hope that one day ECHO would look far more diverse than it does right now, but I really hope that we don't give off a vibe to students that this is some whites only club. Anybody really can join ECHO. This isn't a club for a particular type of people. All you just have to have is an interest.
Just give us a chance and let us speak. All of us minorities and all of the students who aren't white have something to say, and we just give us a chance to speak and listen. And sometimes it's hard to speak up.